Right, so this is just off the cuff today. Decided to come up and see the lads at Springwater. I haven't been up for a while. Went up last Saturday just to see them, and then I came up to maybe chuck the rods out for probably 4 hours. I've decided to try Logan's because I've never been here, because I keep doing Danny's, the big pond. So I'm just arrived. It's probably 10:30, 11. Not the right time to come here, but I'm going to try and catch a fish in about 4 or 5 hours and see how it goes. I'll swing round and show you the water. Swing round to here. So the van's parked there. It's double gates, water fenced right across. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this water. Little pegs, not many of them. How many is there? 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's about 7 or 8. I'm not sure. I need to go right round, which I'm going to walk the water. It is the 4th of February. It's cold, so I'm going to walk the water, see if I see anything. There's bits of weed still in the, which is good. Carp would win that right now. One because of the warmth, and one they'll probably be the last of the naturals, and all the other naturals lying about, if there is any, will be left in that weed. There's loads of weed out in the middle, so I'll probably chuck a lead about, try and get a few wee spots. 2 rods on the water, so we will see what happens. I think I'll be on pop-ups, dead light, 12 millers, something light for them, because they'll not be taking hard at this time of year. Clarity is quite good. So yeah, I will try and look for some spots. I see a bit of movement as I showed you just there on the reeds, but we need to excuse me because I'm just holding the phone up because I didn't think I'd come and fish. So I've got no stands or nothing with me. So it's all done by hand, so I'll be sugarly hand. I like all the weed, to be fair. Weedy waters are the best waters. So yeah, we'll just have a look about. See if we can see anything. We call that a day session. I don't understand why I do this to myself, but brolly, chair, and just all my tackle there in the rucksack. Going through the gates and then going over there. Right, you're going to have to excuse me because I've only brought the low pro brolly system with me, which I do for overnighters with the bed. You can't get a bed chair into the low pro, you can only get a bed chair into it. So I'm trying to film because, well, I go to another water and I usually have just that with me, and I usually film outside with the chair, but don't bring the chair with me. So yeah, I've laid about with an old rig. Well, as I say, old rig, old hook. It's the Ronnie rig, as everybody knows. See a bit of weed on that, but that was because I took a bit further out to see where the weed started and where the weed ended. So I've been lading about with just a normal rig. The bonus about doing a normal rig is your hook catches everything too, which I like. And if it's an old, and you know nowadays that's your boom section, and you've just got your kicker, so you just take your kicker off, brand new hook on, new pop-up on, fresh pop-up. I always have an old pop-up on, just because of the fact I don't hook my fingers when I take out the rod bag. It's an old thing I've just done for years. I've got a thing about getting a hook in the finger. I don't think I'd like that. So, yep, I've laid it about. It's quite clear out there, into the middle of the water. So this is just going to be simple Gemini fluorocarbon leader, Gemini booms with bank tackle, tungsten, what do you call these things? God knows what you call them. My brains are mush right now. The tungsten beads at the end, tungsten beads. So yep, yes, sorry, bank tackle, barbless hooks, barbless water, bank tackle, kickers, but the Gemini booms and the tungsten kicker at the end of it. So the plan is just to go out with a yellow pop-up. We put a lot of maize in the water obviously here, so yellow will go. Yellow pop-up right now because the water's crystal clear. Remember, if the water gets really weedy and green through the springtime, summer, mostly the summertime, sorry, yellow isn't very visible out in the water beside the weed. It blends into the bright green kind of weed and everything, so don't use yellow a lot in weedy waters. Try and use whites and things like that, or pastel pinks and things like that. They work a lot better than the yellow. So yep, size 4 hook, all size 4 wherever I go. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to get these out. I'm going to use my soluble boilies, soluble trigger ice boilies. They break down, so because I would have brought some maize and things with me, but I didn't get time to defrost it because really I didn't think I was doing this today. So this is one of these random kind of days with spur of the moment, which I quite enjoy. So yellow pop-up and size 18 soluble boilies, they break down, so I'm hoping for like a good handful out on that area and one to the right on the weed, just beside the reed, sorry, and I'll see what happens. That rod is going to be a hinge rig, which I'll show you in a minute. 12mm yellow pop-up. I'll get this all sorted and I'll show you it finished. And hook's on, clip's on. I was going to film it, but I thought, how many times has everybody seen a hook going on a rig? Too many times. Nutribaits, pineapple, nope. Lovely pop-up these are. So I'm going to put these pop-ups on. Had to get a new needle this week because the other needle is seen better days. Floss, everybody says go and get the baiting floss with all the brands on it. No, just go into your local pound shop and get some floss. And I have 2 of them, and you can use it. Doesn't matter if it smells of spearmint or it doesn't. I've been using one with spearmint for about 5 years. Maybe that's the key why I keep catching. Should say that now, should I? So because I probably won't catch today. But we'll give it a go. It is the 4th. This is probably the last decent day, the 4th of February. I've seen later on in the week we're getting lows of 3 and 2s through the night. So right, a couple of overhand knots on the top of it first of all. Scissors would be good. There we go. Cut. I'm going to have to bring my taller bivvy next time I do some filming. See if this, lob it down there, lob it down there, fresh. Make sure your kicker is the right way, but that is going to be 2-ounce flat pair lead, Gemini 7.5 boom, bank tackle, hooks, kickers, tungsten, bead and tungsten kicker. Quite a heavy bead. I just want it straight down. When it's on clear ground and it's smooth, it's just going straight down, and the pop-ups are ultra buoyant on Nutribait, so it does hold it up a bit. So straight out with that, put a wee PVA nugget round to help you cast out. And when you buy off a Nutribaits and the delivery comes, you get a bag full of PVA nuggets, just so you know. So like this, I usually pull the pop-up down and then put that around it like so. So it's got buoyant there and buoyant there, so it takes it right up. And that is ready to cast out. And I'm going to chuck a handful of boilies round. I'll stop the camera, swivel it around and get it set up to show you casting, but I actually need to go and get the bite alarms out because I just got the rig out and I laid it out first to make sure I was settled here, and then I'll get the rods out. So bite alarms set up first, that's all ready to kick. Here we go. and done. That's as much boilies I've put out because they break down, they're soluble, so within 3 hours, probably 4 hours, it's colder water, so the solubles do take a bit longer to break down. In the summertime they'll break down really quickly. So that's enough. 40 carp in here, what, 10-15 boilies that will break down around it with the yellow pop up, see what happens. Hopefully you can see me because I'm just guessing this now because I haven't turned the camera around. So the hand rig I'm using, 5.5 boom this time. It's still the Gemini booms, Gemini leader, normal lead clip system, 2-ounce lead, but it's a smaller tungsten bead at that end, and that's my little hinge rig that I make, size 6 chod, and I just crimp it. These Gemini booms come with just a little swivel, so you just crimp round onto it and you can get the exact length you want for your hinge. Little 12mm yellow pineapple. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll set up a bit like that on the deck. So yep, that's the hinge rig. I'm not going to put a PB nugget on this one because it's quite high off the deck and it's on an underhand chuck. So I've seen a bit of fizzing just down to the right. It's hard to show you. There's a bit of fizzing down to the right, so I'm going to chuck 5 or 6 boilies around that area. We'll see what goes. Okie dokie. Right, so the 2 rods are out. It's about time. It's 12:20, so I reckon there's a good chance of a bite from now till about 4 o'clock, and we'll see how it goes. It's been a while since I've done YouTube because I'm not a big fan. I'm not saying I'm a big fan of YouTube because I love watching all the YouTube things, but filming, it's a lot of work. I didn't realise how much work it is. I've got the GoPros and all that. This is coming off my phone right now. I've done a few interview kind of things to do with catching carp and things like that, and obviously working with nutribaits. So I'd be appreciated if you could like and subscribe to my channel just to kind of help me boost myself. I did a few for a wee while there, but I felt ill about 1.5 years ago and I lost the motivation for doing YouTube. So it's February, it's 2026. I'm going to pull my finger out and do a wee bit more. Hard to do in some syndicate waters that I'm on because of the social media element side of things. Spring water I can do a bit more. I'm going to be doing a campaign this year, a wee one, nothing big, no big carp, but that's the thing, I'm not interested in the big carp this year. It was good hunting Paul, even though he wasn't that big either, not like the castle carp at 45, but these carp are about 15 to 20 pound, but they haven't been caught before, not to my knowledge. So I'm going to do a bit of work on that this year and probably next year. Will I have a video out? If there is a decent video out, it'll be at Christmas time on the campaign, if it goes well. If it doesn't go well, I'll have to keep it a secret till something good does happen. But I will be doing a bit of fishing, and then I'll try and do a wee bits and bobs. I like talking to people on the carp. I was down at Springwater seeing the boys last Saturday for the first time since New Year, I think. I don't think I've seen them at New Year. So it was nice just to see them all, and I went and seen a few anglers and we just chatted about carpy stuff, rigs, what I do, what my kind of approach is and things like that, and I don't mind doing that. So yeah, if you want to comment on anything, or you think I need to do this, or you've tried this, or you want a bit of help with something, if I can help, I will help. And if you want me to catch up with you up at Springwater and I'm free from my work, I can come and do that too. That's interesting. So my PV nugget that was around my rig has eventually just popped up, so that shows you how cold the temperatures are right now. So that's good. It took a good 15 minutes for that PV nugget on the Ronnie rig to come up, which is all these little things you should kind of pick up on. Colder temperatures, everything takes a bit slower to dissolve and move about, we all know that. Hot temperatures, warmer temperatures, when the temperature gets about 15 degrees, 16 degrees and everything. Obviously 12 degrees is spawning temperatures for any carp, but yeah, the hotter it is, it doesn't take long for them to pop up. But yeah, that's interesting. So the solubles will probably, that have turned from nutrients, will take a lot longer, but they're there as an attraction, and there's not that many. I am the only person on the water. They're doing work on Danny's right now. They're putting nice big pegs in, so that water's not going to be, I'm not going to go into that right now and fish that until they've got the pegs in, just to give everybody their space. They're weeding this one too. They're always maintaining the waters, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm going to still be with NutriBaits. Love the baits, and I'm going to try these new Nash Sirens. I had Delcoms for years, but 7 years I think I've had Delcoms for. TXI plus. I hadn't seen the new Delcoms, I did think about them, but I do, sometimes I go to big waters and the old wind and things like that through the line. The Nash Sirens seem to give you less indication, like alarms going off, mental, like the Delcoms do. So that was my choice, just in case I ever do some more of that. Right now this year, no, it's more of a relaxing fishing, I think. 26 is just going to be a bit more relaxing and just catch some nice carp from God knows 10 pound to 25 pound or something, I don't care. But yeah, we'll see how this goes, and hopefully we'll have a fish on the water. If we don't, at least we got the rods out, didn't we? And then we'll go from there. Take care, thank you. It's now raining. It was a wee bit heavier. I'm just grabbing a wee cup of tea. It's a bad boy you want for taking selfies. And the rhino, little rhino stand you get a light goes at the top for nighttime shots, so you don't have to sling any carp in there, because I don't like that. See if I can put them in the slings and hold them for a few hours till daylight, fuck that. Just get a really good light from Rhino, you get it from Rhino too, and it clicks on top of there, and then you can have it yellow or bright white, and yeah, good photographs off of that. I've done a lot of night shots now. You also get a wee ring. I think they do a full setup for like 60 or 80 pound. So yeah, that's what we attaches the light onto. It screws onto a wee stand like this. But yeah, there comes the rain. Far right rod is over there, just about the line with there, just about there. That one's right out in the middle. It's coming up for 10 to 3. I've been looking for signs to even get the rig out to somewhere else. We'll see Winter's about that. This is a really small lake. I reckon it's under 2 acres. It's got to be an acre and a half or something. And we've seen nothing. Not a bubble, not a fizz, not a movement. I can't really see around to the left a bit. Kind of bends round there, but I have been peeking round every so often just to see, but I'm more than half of the lake and I see nothing. So we've got an hour, and I'm hoping we get something within a 4-hour window of fishing. Be nice, but it's, I'd say 90% chance of it if it was in like May time, but it's not, it's February, so it's the first time out. Give it another week or two and I think we'll be spot on. I like to get February out of the way, to be fair. March is prime time, do you know what I mean, to get fishing, but we all go a bit insane, don't we, if we don't get out fishing. So I've even got glasses now so I can see what I'm doing. I can't see the fish. So that's the update, and we'll see what happens. I'll turn it around to show you the lovely rain we're having right now, and this has been constant. Right, I've got 25 minutes to go. I need to pack up. It's actually stopped raining, would you believe it or not? If it done the non-raining thing for at least an hour, I just said I'd had more of a chance. I get this feeling it's not happening. The daughter has phoned, she wants picked up at 4:30, so it is 20 to 4, so I better get my ass in gear and pack up. So anyway, we're been at Logan's at Springwater. Make sure you go and look it up on Facebook, Springwater Carp Fishery. Get a look at it. Logan's is the water to be on, but I know they're going to do more work in Danny's, and I really like Danny's because I've always done well on that. Just wanted to try this for 4 hours to see what happened. I thought we'd get a carp and it would be end it all, and we'd be like, hey, I did it in 4 hours, but we're not, because it's winter time and it's Baltic and it's been raining and I need to go. So anyway, like and subscribe as I said before. Please help me out. I'll get more content and more stuff that I do. I'm not the best of carp anglers, but I'm just fair as it goes. So hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll get more on. Alright, take care. I'm going to pack up before the rain starts again.